Hi, my name's Relevant. I'm coming to you of that absurd angle of the Facebook avatars. I haven't got a Facebook avatar but I can at least put in the effort. And today, I'm gonna be fixing this tripod. It's kind of awesome that it already has bird shit on it. This thing was abandoned outside for the longest time. It ended up in a junk pile underneath a tarp, one of those car shelters. And you only rent the things. They only last a couple of years, then they collapse. And hell, you filled them with junk to begin with, so you don't necessarily care about half the stuff under there. So you just let it fester until you get around to cleaning it out, kind of thing. I'm a little bit more ambitious with my maintenance now, but there once was a time when it was, well, fuck that tripod, right? But, that's the thing about tripods in this day and age. If you do any film or photography, you can never have enough tripods. Tripods, they come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes, and little ones, big ones, medium ones, tall ones, short ones. It's great. There's a different one for every application. And, well, I figure I can repurpose this thing. So as you can see, this is the problem with it right here. There's this threaded bit that's just plastic. And so the thing just pops right off. So I'm gonna have to get that sorted. It's no good to me like that. But first I better clean off this bird shit. Ugh. This is some sort of hazard waiting to happen here. Good thing I keep 99% ethanol on the standby. Whatever has an argument with 99% ethanol is gonna die. Am I right? Yeah, God, there's a nook and cranny in there, man. I think there might have been a couple bugs in this thing. It has been sitting outside for a while. Okay, I'm starting to get over this aspect of things. I'm just gonna let it soak for a while. Question is, can I get this bar assembly out of there? It'd be a heck of a lot easier to work on if I could do that. Let's see here. Oh, it bottomed out. But what are the chances we can get it out the bottom here? This piece right here, well, it seems to thread right off. Now, let's see. Oh, it might get hung up there. Oh, well. Well, I say, sir, how do they put this thing together? If there's a way to put it together, there's usually a way to take it apart, But so far it's being a nuisance. This thing's gonna need a thorough cleaning. There is schmoo in there. Well, that is a little bit disappointing. It would be a hell of a lot easier to service if I could just get this bar out. But they have these stop points on both ends. Geez, this was supposed to be a simple task. But here I am, just going in and out, in and out, in and out, trying to see if I can get it off. Well, I digress. We're gonna have to take a different approach. There's all sorts of debris coming off of it. Ugh. Well, let's get it on the bench to size it up. I can now feel there's stuff and things getting stuck to my feet. I'm also getting low battery warnings over here. That camera might drop out on me. So basically, we want this, which I wonder if I can further dismantle, but with the same luck we had with the other thing, that's probably not going to be possible. Oh boy. Well, I want to get that to stay there. So let's take a quick measurement, shall we? 14.82 millimeters. Damn it, I thought I had a pencil in here. I gotta go find a pencil. I get entirely too accurate with some shit. It would have been just easier to go like this, right? Just hold that up there. That's screwing with the camera's input. Well, that goes to show us how much depth we have to work with. So roughly halfway is going to be right here. I have an idea. It's going to require some mechanical assistance. Some mechanical assistance. Yes, I think you know it. So one of the first steps here is going to be to drill a hole in this mofo. And to drill a hole, we want to pilot a point. The thing is, this contraption is quite possibly so chintzy, this might just blow up in our face and we end up ruining it in permanent ways in which it can never be recovered. So wish me luck. I want this right about here. That's not doing much for me, is it? Well. Now here's the question. Are you gonna butcher this with a hand drill? The question is if it's worth busting out the drill press to sort this. If I could get the bar out of there, I would. First things first, I have to figure out how I can fasten this. If you haven't already guessed, I'm pretty much just gonna drill a hole through this thing and then put like a bolt or a rivet through it. The question is, what exactly am I gonna put through it, right? I'm trying to recall if I have rivets that long. I might, or I might not. All right, what do we have here? To what? Yeah, no, our available length of rivets are not going to penetrate completely through. And you don't really want to put a rivet into plastic because it's just going to chowder the plastic on the inside. I guess I could take two smaller, shorter rivets and, you know, kind of jimp both sides, but still, the tension it takes to break off the rivet's gonna, it's gonna be terror on the plastic. It's probably just gonna shred it internally. So now we have to go digging through archives of hardware to see if we can find something that's going to, so I'm gonna go digging through scraps, if you will. There's all sorts of various repositories of, you know, we could, oh, look at this guy. That guy looks almost perfect right away. Nope. Yeah, it doesn't match. You know, it's one thing to find a bolt that's gonna fit, but you need a nut that's gonna go with it too. Oi, 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 oi. Oh yeah, even with the lock nut. Ha 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 ha. What the fuck, phone? Well, this thing's being a friggin' little dick. Half this damn video is me screwing with my phone trying to get it to work as a second camera angle. Third camera angle. Third! Why is there schmoo underneath the screen? How is that a thing? It was a cheap screen repair. Yeah, see? There you have it. It's a bit long, but the width is right about where we need it to be. We can just trim that off, and I got a lock washer to go with it too. That's nice. Because that pupper's going to go on there, and it's going to stay on there. So, how big is a boat, sir? Oh, it's 4.07 millimeters, sir. Now we must go find a drill bit that's going to match with it. Bit library. 4.7 millimeter. This one is 3.62. This one is 3.99. Oh crap, this bit is broken. 4.34. So the correct bit size is broken, but it is common bit. I have another one somewhere else, I am more than sure. 1164 is the size we're shooting for. .427. Hey, there's another one here. Is that 40395? You know what? Sometimes having it slightly undersized is not a bad thing. 407 395. Nah. I don't feel like swinging with that. So 407 427. So 0.2 of a mil bigger, which means it'll slip in right easy. So are we gonna look posh professional and bust out the drill press? Or are we just gonna grab the hand drill and YOLO this ass? And the problem is, I should probably go in from the other side. So we're gonna put that on. We're gonna score it again. Then we're gonna want to put this hole about halfway, right about there. And if we eyeball it, center is right about there. And I need my punch again, a little center punch. Hey. That should do us nicely. Hell, and just peening this out of shape and force fitting the part back together could be half the battle. And here we go, a-YOLOing among the little breeze. And here we go, a-YOLOing, all ready to be seen. Drill a hole into you, a nice hole too. I just broke the golden rule, bud. No eye protection. Well, sometimes for little holes like this, I don't use protection. Getting chips everywhere though, bud. Oh boy. Oh boy. gonna need a little bit of fine tuning now. You need to keep different files around because different materials affect your files differently. You can tell I've done aluminum with this one because it's all jammed up in the grooves. So I have nicer files that I won't use on aluminum because I don't want them to get their grooves jammed up. All right, so now we more chips are coming out. Oh, look at the little Pydaman. I like spiders enough that I don't want to just squish him. But he doesn't belong here, bud. He just doesn't belong here. Boom, boom, boom. Uh-oh. Where'd he go? Great. We have an antelope. Well, maybe if he shows up again in a little while, we'll take care of him. In the meantime, YOLO round 2. All right. Just pop that bolt through that hole just like that. Oh, it's still a little sloppy. Just a little slopperman. I need to make a correction here. I'm learning as I go along. I probably should have put this camera way closer a long time ago. Way closer a long time ago. All right, so we need to kind of screw all this together now. Screw together right now. No punchline. All right. Okay. It's gonna need a little bit of finessing, which will involve something to hold on to the nut. But we don't need to resort to getting wrenches. We'll be able to hold on to it good enough, which is this. All right, all right, all right. Wow, that's a tight nut. Oh, it's still a little sloppy, bud. Oof. Now, if we push that down, can we tighten these tolerances without destroying it? You know, that's the best we're gonna expect of this guy, I think. We're gonna have to take it back off because there's bits of hardware that go on here I forgot to put back on. Woohoo! Good thing we have power tools. It's not a complete pain in the arse. All right, we have this this choke device. I believe goes on like this. Proper. Yes, yes. It's a compression fitting, if you will. Proper compression fitting, sir. All right. Let's get this show on the road. Right.
Which way did we do this again? Oi, get in your hole. Think you're secretary. That's probably the wrong way around. There we go. Brother. Alright. Little wobbly bob, but it's the best we can expect given the circumstances. I'm sure it'll be just fine. Just fine indeed. So, well, I guess we're pretty much done now. Wait, where'd this square come from? Okay, that. Like that. Derp, 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 derp. Oh, this square slips into there, slips into square, slips into there. Little square nut. Hey. Well, this is gonna be like threading the needle right here. Hey, dropped right in. Wow, the debris coming off this thing is offensive. All right, let's spread these legs. Haha. Oh, okay. Yeah. The question is, do I have the thingy thing for this? Shmoo everywhere.
Wireless mic follows me everywhere I go. Wireless mic follows me everywhere I go. You hear me upstairs doing the things. Wireless mic follows me everywhere I go. Oh, great, where the hell is that thing? I just had it.
All right. It was the last piece of the puzzle. It took a while to find. It was hiding in another dimension. And this puppy right here, it goes just in there like that. To hold camera. Yeah, look at that. Now, there's a refuse on the table. So now, let's put this up here. Tripod goes down, 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 and oh, stop. So, it bottoms out a little bit now. The bolt into place, but hey, that's still gonna work rather well, I think. Just a case of putting a camera. Now this thing is quite weathered. I'll probably this thing is quite weathered. I'll probably keep it continue to keep it outside. Maybe I should have used a stainless steel bolt so it wouldn't rust. Maybe I'll store it in the shed. Who knows what secrets and surprises are stored within this. Or maybe I'll clean it up, but most likely I'm gonna leave it outside in the shed and use it as an outdoor rough use tripod so I can keep my nice ones inside. Yes, yes, yes. Well, the thing is, we got that bolt sticking out there, right? Oh, how much do we like that bolt? I bet you guys want to see me cut it off, don't you? I don't know. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave it alone. That's right. But hey, look at that. I think most people would have just junked this pupper, but little bit of work, just a little bit of work, probably less than 20 minutes. I don't know. I'd have to look at my recordings here to find out exactly how long this took. But yeah, there was a little bit of figuring out, and we now have another piece of kit to add to the inventory to help us create. And I'm never quite sure how to end these things. So I'm going to leave it at that, and we're going to call it good. Blah, 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 blah.